busy looking away at my phone. Do a pit stop practice. We get a black flag for this, which is fine.
You got the black flag. You didn't exit the pit safely. We have a stop and go penalty. Pit box in, right here.
Yes, I'm not sure if my live stream is actually working right now because YouTube's not letting me see it. It's finally popped up for me. Cool. Hey Beth. Right. Thank you for the good luck wish. That's good to know. So this is a very big track. In fact, it's the biggest track NASCAR has ever raced at, and it's so fast that if you are by yourself, you can just be flat out the entire lap. You don't have to lift at all. So the challenge is really in the race, drafting off all the cars to gain speed, and there's a lot of side-by-side running, bumping into each other to make each other go faster. And then it's all about positioning yourself at the right place to try and slingshot past people at the end. As a result, there does tend to be a lot of wrecks. It's very easy to get caught up in someone else's mistake because you're generally all racing on top of each other in one big pack. So yes, it's Chaos Track is right. It's all about survival really for most of it. But yeah, this is a bit of a lottery unfortunately. Last time I was at one of these I actually won by staying out when everyone else pitted late in the race, and then everyone behind me wrecked, which was pretty lucky. To be honest, it's not the kind of race I most look forward to, but there's 2 of them every season, and they're the ones that are worth the most points because they always get the most participation. On the plus side, you don't really have to do a lot of practice for them because just running around by yourself in practice doesn't really teach you anything. So in that respect, it's a bit easier than the weeks where I want to put in like at least an hour or so of practice to get ready. Yeah, as you can see, 46.7 is the fastest lap I've managed to do by myself, and some people have been over a second lap faster than that by running with other cars.
Car stopped ahead, go high. Car stopped down low, go high.
It's a bit boring running around by myself like this. Yeah. So in 1987 in real life there was a huge accident at this track. I think it was this one, not Daytona, where a car got backwards and got airborne and nearly ended up in the grandstands. And after that, NASCAR decided to put restrictors in the engines for the 2 biggest races, Daytona and Talladega, which meant everyone was racing in really, really like close packs, but the speeds were down because these cars have an unfortunate tendency to take off when they go backwards because all the things that provide downforce just provide lift instead, and they turn into a giant aeroplane. The more modern NASCAR cars have roof flaps and other aerodynamic devices to stop that happening when they get backwards. These, if you spin out at 200 miles an hour, there's a good chance you're just going to turn into an aeroplane. So in reality, 1987 was which this is simulating, was the last year of doing these ridiculous speeds because it was just not safe for anybody. It's a shame because I much prefer this style of racing to how it's been since they restricted the engines.
Slow car, down low.
So I'm going to practice entering the pits from full speed on the off chance that I have to do it in the race. It's fairly unlikely, but you never know. That was good timing.
Pit box in, right here.
Yeah, it's pretty scary stuff. It's a good job there was catch fencing that caught the car, and that when it hit, and that when the car got to the wall, the front wheels were still on the ground, and it was the front that hit first. Otherwise, it would have been pretty horrendous. Car number 10 this week, because there are always way more entries for these races than usual. Let's see what we've got. We have at least one pro driver in here. I'm not sure how many of these other people have pro licenses. I don't recognise a lot of the names, but yes, there are some of the top iRacing people in here. I'm sorry to post in live chat. I can't actually see it on my screen anyway. I can only see it when I look down at my phone, which you can only do during cautions.
Practice is over, head on in.
Right. Qualifying isn't hugely important for these, but it's nice not to end up too far back. Generally not very good at qualifying in these. There's some little trick that I haven't figured out, I think. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to run the high line on the first lap and then the bottom on the second, so that you get the most speed wound up before starting the second lap. Because you just can't get a good lap time on the first lap because he's barely up to speed. Like, we're still only 196 miles an hour now. See what I'm crossing the line this time.
Green flag, green flag. Okay, here comes your first
205. Still keep it fairly high. 2:07 this time.
There's the flag. It's over.
Well, looks like not a lot of people bothering to qualify. Right, so I'll be taking it fairly easy at the beginning of the race. There'll be some people starting further back who really want to push to the front. Like these two people who are out of the session at the moment have probably popped out deliberately so that they'll be put right at the back. Right, front row.
One lap to green. You're on the outside this time.
I'll
We've
turn
put
my
in
engine
plenty
off.
of fuel to finish the race. Pit road is closed right now.
Save a bit of fuel. And there we go, yep. 2.5 of the 22 starting right at the back. So there's no requirement to change tyres. Tyres would easily make it to the end, but if there's a caution at some point, you want to change tyres to have fresher ones, because the car definitely does become a bit of a handful on really old tyres. I'm not sure if I need fuel. It's told me at the beginning I didn't, but I suspect that's wrong. Chances are there'll be a caution at some point and chance to come in and take tyres and fuel. If I have to do a green flag pit stop, I'll probably just take right sides only. But I expect there to be a couple of racks. There are 2 spare sets of tyres, and I'll probably end up using both of them. It's not so much the tyres wear out so much that you need new ones, it's more that just cold ones are easier to handle and a bit faster. Let's restart the engine. Right. So yeah, I'm going to be very happy to just give up positions right at the start to anybody who wants to be more aggressive.
You have 2 additional sets of tyres for this race. Be smooth and have a good run.
It's not like a normal race where track position matters a lot.
Hey Shane, remember that truck race at Talladega where I started a little bit higher than normal?
Thank you. I've had really good luck since I started racing these cars. I've only actually got wrecked out of a race twice. And once due to running into someone else's mistake, and the other one just due to screwing up by myself. But if there's ever a time I'm going to get another DNF, it's going to be here or Daytona, so... You never can tell how these are going to play out. Bit different to normal where like the number 1, 2 or 3 car and expect to be running up the front of the whole race. We've got a lot of very good people who have a lot more experience than me in this field. So we're quite happy just to finish in the top 10.
Get ready, going green. The pace car is in. Green, green, green. Pit road is now open.
My reaction times weren't great there. Not that it really matters.
Inside. Still there, inside. Stay high, there's a car on the low side.
So
Still there, inside.
no idea how my car's going to handle around other people.
Still there.
Don't want to be going 3 wide really.
Side, 2 wide. You're up top, 3 wide.
It's a bit early for doing that.
2 wide. Clear.
Dog says my bad, please.
I've just had to back off a lot
Still
to
there.
Oh, all good.
avoid the car slowing down a lot in the middle there. Thinks we've got through it okay.
Yeah, he was trying to go in there and push it.
Hopefully just settling for some single file running now.
Outside. The next car's the leader. Still there, hold your line.
Ooh,
Stay low. There is a
actually got a
car
bit
on the
loose
high
there.
side.
Wasn't expecting that so early. Someone going pushing right at the middle.
3 wide.
Oh, it's David Brown, of course.
Outside, 2 wide.
Started right at the back, has to get to the front in 2 laps.
Outside. Still there. Still there, hold your line. Clear outside.
Got the 1 car behind me. I don't want to let him go at some point when I can. We feel sorry for my engine before. Imagine how my engine feels now. Oof, 223. I didn't really want to be running through in the bottom lane through the triangle there.
Car
Car
inside.
tends to get quite loose. Let's get the one past me.
Still inside. Clear inside.
The US being in the middle of the pack is kind of the worst place to be as far as potentially getting in an accident. But
Stay high.
all these people up front do a lot more of this style of racing than I do.
Still there at the bottom.
And
Stay high.
just way better at making all the really, really tight, close moves and paying attention to 6 cars right next to them. And whoops, got a bit loose again. Well, got tight actually that time. I just want to settle in and get some laps under my belt so I feel more comfortable before I start to push more. Oh, tight again.
Still
Wow.
there, hold your line. Clear inside. Still there, hold your line. Keep high.
Actually, just jumping in these things like twice a
Still there,
season,
hold your line.
expecting to be competitive with these people is a big ask.
Still there at the bottom.
It's very difficult to pay attention to what I'm doing and everyone around me, and then watching out for wrecks in front as well. And
Still there.
I want to be the one to cause a big accident that takes half the field out.
Still there. Still inside.
One thing that makes this more difficult is that the way your car behaves changes a lot depending on where other cars are.
Still
You have a
there
car
at the
right
bottom.
behind you. That takes a lot of air off your spoiler and you tend to get loose. Cars around in front of you tend to get you tight.
Stay high.
So
Car on the
where the
low
car will
side.
handle can change from lap to lap. Really catch you by surprise. Oh, I'm going to be the wall. Yeah, and the car in front of me. Oh, and someone else. So probably damaged it a little bit by doing that. Let's back up a bit here. And it's probably fine.
Clear inside.
But-
Inside. Still there at the bottom. Clear.
Yeah, at least 3 of us hit the wall. Enough to probably do a bit of damage there. Should be fixable if we get a caution. Car is on the bottom. So it looks like we've lost 4 cars off the lead draft. Oh, the 7's in the wall again.
Outside. Stay low.
Oh.
There is a car on the high side. Still there. Outside. You
John, if I got it, I apologize. I'm trying to.
Oh, someone's going around. Oh, they saved it.
Like monkey see, monkey do.
Oh, so tight up here.
I drove in there a little bit too deep in turn 1. I apologize to the lead pack.
Yeah, just be careful, don't lose the draft here. A little bit too far behind. Oh wow, it got so tight on quarter entry there. I think I generated way too much front tyre pressure. And a little bit of damage might be hurting my aerodynamics. Car very high up there. Okay, the car being behind me should help me keep my speed up. Oh, nearly lost it the other way around there. Got loose.
Outside.
Bottom lane is very sketchy.
Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Clear up top.
Go on again. Oh, someone else has got very loose. But it's not just me who's having difficulty keeping these cars going in the right direction. This car's got some damage. Got a lap down. I don't want to be down here again.
Outside.
There we go.
Clear.
There. Really jostling for position up there. Smart move here might be to back off, to not be in this lead pack for when the wreck happens. It's probably going to. Then if it doesn't, there's no way of catching back up again. What I'll do is just try and keep a lookout at what's happening up at the front of the pack, and anything silly starts to happen, back out there. So yes, I will have to take more fuel. My calculator's currently telling me I'm 4.4 gallons short, which is quite a lot.
Outside.
However, if there's a caution now, we could
Stay
make
low.
it from
There is
here.
a car on the high side.
Obviously take 4 tyres at this
Still there.
point, and full fuel.
Keep low. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Clear. Outside. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Stay low. Clear high. Outside. Stay low. Clear up top.
Everyone's in 2 nice neat lanes right now, but that'll last long.
Car outside. Clear outside if you want it. Inside. Keep high. Clear.
Oh, good.
Inside. Still there, hold your line. Still there, hold your line.
I think given that we've gone this far and everyone's looking... Oh, saying that. There's contact ahead. Given that we look like formed up two quite neat lines, people are being fairly sensible. There's a good chance this could go green. So, saving tyres and being sensible is a good call. Oh, someone's on the apron. They saved it. No, they didn't. Oh, they did. Oh, everyone's backing up. Oh, this is awkward. Oh, okay. I think we're good. That was nearly huge.
Car outside. Still there, hold your line. Still there. Outside, clear.
So now the last car on the lead pack.
Car outside.
Which is
Stay low.
a little dangerous because it's easy to
clear high.
check up a little bit too much and then lose the pack. At least it does mean if there's a wreck, you can hit the brakes fairly hard without worrying about anyone running in the back of you. So with only 15 of us in this lead pack, being in the back of it's not too bad. Need to try and figure out what line people are taking on corner entry to minimise tyre wear. Largely single file now. It's going to be tricky if we do green flag pit stops is driving the cars on two tyres afterwards, because it could be very, very loose and difficult to handle. And there's probably a sweet spot for the amount of fuel to have in it to make it handle well, and I've got no idea what that's going to be. Don't think filling it all the way up to the call, but how much to put in, I do not know. It's unlike purpose-built race cars like Formula 1 cars where the fuel tanks are in the middle of the car. The fuel tanks in these are at the back, like in a road car. So the amount of fuel in the car vastly changes the handling. Two tyres of full fuel can be very loose. But there's no way I'm taking 4 tyres under a green flag pit stop and losing 10 seconds to the pack. There's just no way of coming back from that. I think the next difficult call is going to be when to come in, when to pit. The people at the very front will be able to pit and get out again without losing a lap, I think. So even if caution comes out, they'll still be on the lead lap. I'm probably a little bit too far back to do that. So it's a bit risky for me to be one of the first people to pit. But on the other hand, if I'm one of the last people, I could very end up coming out and not having a draft anymore because the people on fresher tyres have pulled the gap. Oh, just give him a bit of room, let him catch it.
Car outside. Stay low. Clear outside.
Well, I've dropped a bit too far back here. This could be bad. 0.4 seconds. Do the little check up in the pack ahead. Allow me to catch back up again. I got tight, don't need that. You're having a bit of trouble here. That was a good corner entry. That's gave me a little bit on these two. Tight a bit on exit though. Oh, I'm going to be the wall. Damn it. Now I'm screwed. Yeah, 0.7 seconds. So we can get bigger from here. And I just need to hope for a caution. Oh, blinking ahead. That's not good. I don't catch you back up a little bit. Okay. And breathe. Right. Next issue is there's a lap car coming up,
Okay.
and the leaders are running side by side. So getting past that lap car could be tricky. About 12 laps of needing to pit for fuel. People pitting on different laps can cause a lot of problems when we're all so close together. Hope that everybody is going to pit, hold to the bottom line, and indicates that they're going to pit, and everyone behind them gives them room, but this happens so quickly.
Outside. Stay low. Outside is clear. outside. Stay low, there is a car on the high side. Still there. Keep low, 20 more laps, this time by. Clear high.
Oops. Don't want to clip the apron.
Sorry if I came on.
Oh, Six is going defensive. Oh. He might be in the wall here. Yes, he is.
Car outside.
Oh, and he's in the inside wall.
Keep low. Still there. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Clear outside.
Just thinking my eye. Cool. Oh, contact ahead. This could be trouble. Could be big trouble. Oh, I think they saved it. Just about to say how it was nice we had this little pack of four a little way back from the rest of them. And then that happened and we've caught back up again. And it's all back to being a mess. So 7.0 laps of fuel. Probably people aren't going to want to leave it until they're absolutely on the edge of running out, because if there's a caution they're going to want to stay out. I have to pit immediately and get penalty for pitting at the wrong time. I'm just not allowed to pit as soon as the caution comes out. .0, 5.9. Not going to be one of the first people to pit, but if a lot of people pit one lap, I'll probably come in the very next one.
You've got about 5 laps of
I've
fuel.
practiced pit stops, but pitting with hot tyres is very different to pitting with fresh tyres in practice, because we're going so much faster, so getting a good pit stop is going to be difficult. And on this lap, 4.9 laps. So people are saying they're going to pit next time. I'd like to be 1 or 2 positions further up, but also I don't want to be on the inside with someone outside of me when people ahead are slowing down to
The
pit.
3 car also says he's pitting.
Right, so it's the 2 and the 3 pitting.
Pitting this time, pitting this time.
Yep, I go a few of them. See if we can get caught up a bit.
The next car's the leader.
Get a bit of ground.
Now.
Don't be too close to the 6's bumper entering the corner. Easy for him to spit out. Right. could pit this time, but I think I'm going to wait one more. I don't think everyone's going to pit this time. If they do, I'll be screwed doing a lap by myself. But we'll see.
Pit.
Inside.
22 car pitting this time.
Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Still there at the bottom.
Oh, that's everyone. Bad call. Oh, someone's missed it. Oh, they're wrecking. They're wrecking behind. But it's all on the apron, I think, so no caution.
The leader's pitting now.
Yeah, staying out was kind of a bad call from the perspective of having to do a lap with no help.
You're in first.
But from the perspective of there being a load of people that have wrecked, that I missed it. By not pitting, that was good. So, what?
You have about 2 laps of fuel
Now
left.
I just need to not speed on pit road. I'm probably going to lose the draft to the lead pack, but there are going to be a lot of other cars who have as well. Just going to be the leader briefly, and lift and brake. Oh, way too easy, and I should have been way faster than that. Lost a lot of time, but. So, I need more fuel than that. Let's go 18. Oh, don't get pit.
Pit box in. 10.
Right sides only.
5.
Yeah, still right
Sorry
sides
about
only.
that, Joe.
Maybe slightly faster than taking 4.
1.
Not make that much
Right
difference
here.
though. Oh no.
Very.
That's lost me a lot of time. Definitely lost the pack now. That was hugely annoying. But at least I got no damage. I've screwed myself massively by doing that.
That's it. Go.
Didn't need to be pushing.
Car outside. Just a heads up. You know that you only have one set of
crikey.
right side tyres remaining. Inside. Clear inside. That car is a lap down.
I'm coming back to you, bitch. On the brake.
Big mistake, and it was completely unnecessary. I did not need to be pushing hard into my pit stall.
I'm so sorry to the guy that hit him. I have to check replay.
So yeah, it's lost me a lot of positions. It was unlikely now to be a caution. But that big wreck, engine pitch the lap before I pitted, is going to help me a lot, I think. Right, let's see if I can get around the 12 car and draft with these two.
Y'all just want to follow my lead, I'll just drive. Try to see
Car outside.
Roger that.
Clear.
Don't hold back, just push me.
You're on by Matt.
Yeah, the one wants me to push him, but I'm not great at this style of racing. I don't really want to be pushing people if we're going to avoid it.
I'm like a half lap short. Apparently 8 gallons is not enough.
Great job. 10 to go.
So we're in 6th and 7th here, which is a good finish for me. I'll be happy with this. And looks like the 5th place car is a couple of seconds behind the cars ahead, so should catch up with that person as well.
Running it was not enough.
I'm glad I didn't put only just enough fuel in, because it feels pretty balanced like this. I think I made a good guess on that. Yeah, we are catching 5th place really quickly, even though I'm not bumping Blake. Blake's used to people with far more talent and experience than I've got. He's the guy who's the official commentator for the Pro Series. I'm just some random person who turns up once a week and tries to be competitive. Yeah, so pack of 3 cars there. So I'm not going to catch them. But we're going to be battling over 5th at the end. This has actually worked out pretty well for me. If we even just finished 7th, I'm pretty happy with that. 6th or 5th would be great.
That car is a lap down. Car outside is clear.
People up in that pack ahead are probably way better at drafting than I am. This is awkward, I'm going to have to slow down. Lift a bit.
Car inside. Clear.
Alright, tight, being that close to him.
No, Chase, bro. I'm sorry.
6 to go. Yeah. Caution is the last thing I want to see. I'm very happy with how this will turn out from here. I could just keep it under me for the 5.5 laps.
I think it's really worth
I'm not bumping him.
racing with this 11 car. He's 2 laps down.
He probably wants me to, but
helping us.
it's just too risky for me to do that.
I think I'm good on fuel, so if you want to blow by this guy and get gone, you can. They are catching us. All he's doing is hurting himself and us.
No, we're not catching you guys. Just have it out.
Keep racing on 11. Don't let him go.
iRacing, not I let you by.
Yeah, sorry Blake, I haven't got the confidence to bum you.
That's fine.
It's too late. They caught us. 11 car gifted the second pack to win first.
And I don't know. I just got super tight and lost a lot of time.
Whoops, wrong line. What if Blake took full fuel? Because I'm struggling a little bit with tight now, and I'm pretty sure he isn't. 6 is 2 seconds behind the 16. But I don't think he's falling back any further than that. He's still getting dragged along backward by a little bit.
I just lost my health.
And now there's a lap car in the way. What's probably going to help? 6, or maybe not. Oh, I reckon.
Come to me,
Please don't bring a caution out. Hopefully the lap car doesn't come back up on the track and cause a caution.
You know, if we had 10 laps to go, I would.
Blake will be getting the tiniest bit of a draft off the 6, but I don't think we're going to get there in time. We had somebody better than me behind him, maybe, but...
Made it. Yeah, I don't know why you did that.
You've got 2 laps to go.
2.6 seconds to make up in 2 laps. I do not think that's going to happen. Yeah, Blake's a little bit loose on entry there behind him.
David's trying, worked out for him.
You guys are getting caught. Me and I think the 19 or 18 were the only chance of catching
Yeah,
him, so he lost it.
handling is going away now.
Last lap.
I only caught up 0.7 seconds on the 6th that lap, so I think I'm going to get there. One might. Well, this is where I'm finishing.
Hey, I'll take it. An 87 Talladega race with a 0x. Ain't gonna happen often.
True
I
that.
have 6x and all of them the wall because I'm fucking stupid. I got 2x because I'm stupid.
Yeah, too tight
Damn,
now.
I got tight. I should have taken that run on the backstretch.
But shit on test rating, I take
Well,
I really take
I survived for a good finish. I am very happy with
And
this.
Blake finishes.
Gonna count myself lucky.
losing 7th.
Finished 6th.
Good
Plus
win there, Matt.
43 iRacing, I think. Very good result for me.
Checkered flag, checkered flag.
You hate to see it.
Nice run. Solid work.
I'm so stupid. I hit 3 times the wall. I have 1.5 minutes of damage.
Oh.
Good win, Matt.
Good race. Good run, Brad.
Let's go look at the incident.
Yeah, enjoyed that, Shane.
Right. "21 gets tight, entry catches the wall, it's going to be a lot of that, 20 does the same, and destroyed."
I'm sorry for the hit. I'm really sorry. I didn't expect you to hit the brakes so hard.
21's going to do it again, I think. Yep, oh, hard hit, and then gets caught by someone else, and destroyed as well. Did that take out the other car? No, I think he kept it going. Yep. That was me pushing the wall. Oh, well, that wasn't the incident it was showing us, but I did. 7 gets very high, I follow him. 7 just misses it, I hit it, and then the 9 gets turned off the front of the 13. Yep. Not lined up enough for a bump. But everyone keeps going. And the 6. Oh, hits the wall big. And somehow saves it. Yep, very pleased with plus 43 iRacing. Thanks. That's going to be one of my better results, that one. Just didn't feel like I was driving particularly good, but there again, I wasn't the only person having issues. Looking forward to seeing that big wreck under caution. 6 is going to get the wall again. Yep. Oh. 3's blinking out a lot, which is why the incident tracker keeps going back to him. Oh dear, 6 in it again. See why he was annoyed as himself. I would be punching myself too at that. And 15 is just gonna drift up into it. And I saw this out of my rearview mirror. Massive damage. There's the caution incident. Oh, yes. Wow. So what happens here? Also, the 11's entering much hotter than everyone else. Yeah, when I was going way slower, and there's nothing you can do at this point. Like, what you should have done really was let off the brake and headed up back onto the track. But it's very difficult when you've locked up and you're panicking to lift off the brake and turn right. Because then you've got to be careful there's no one on the outside of you, and unfortunate. So that's, yeah. 7's going to get, yeah, at least 3 cars with a penalty, and I think there were more cars wrecking behind. Yeah, there's another stack up behind this. 6 just catches the 12. Turns in. Surprised the 12 didn't bring out a caution, but I guess it was never backwards. And another car back there ends up in the wall. So that's how we gained a lot of positions, even though I missed my pit stall, had to back up quite a long way. I probably lost like 4 or 5 seconds doing that. If I had not made that mistake, I could have been up with that next pack. So the thing I keep doing is thinking I'm going a bit too slow and then getting on the brakes too late and sliding through. It's happened to me quite a few times lately. It's probably just a couple more wall hits from here onwards. So yeah, that was fun. I'm glad it was enjoyable to watch as well. These races are fun, even though they're very tense. So I might be running a Phoenix next week in the winter series, which will be same cars but significantly longer races. But I'm not exactly sure if we're going to be doing that one. And then the week after that, I'll be back to this series again. Oh dear. Ouch. That was very weird looking. Just suddenly jerked to the... Wait, suddenly turned to the hard right. Oh, was this... this person was several laps down, so when they were on lap 33, everyone else had finished, so they were just wrecking in frustration, I guess. Yeah, that's what happened there. Anyway, that was really enjoyable. Take a look at the results. Page. If I can find it. Yeah, plus 43 iRacing, 175 points. That was actually one of my best ever finishes. So, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you next week. Probably.